Hey everyone, Colin once again, and welcome back to, let's say I thought it was going to be a finale review of Reborn as a Vending Machine episode 12, the finale, but turns out I was really surprised that this show is getting a second season. That totally surprised me, because I thought, due to the short material this series has gotten, whether it's manga or light novels, I thought the show would last only one season, and how the way it ended, it ended in a very funny way, but also thought that okay, that's it, But to my surprise, after that, the announced the second season is getting renewed now. So I'm really excited to see more of Reborn as a Vending Machine. So I would say, yeah, this is not a finale review, but because since it's going to continue on, so it's not. So yeah, but that still surprised me. I guess some people were fans. I guess so that people were fans of the show want a second season, like myself, because I really enjoy this series. I never saw this because people say it's a ridiculous idea. It's it should be memed, whatever. Yes, you could say on paper, yes, it's a ridiculous idea. A guy who has been reincarnated as a vending machine, yes. On that note, it does sound ridiculous, though. But in my perspective, because I've seen plenty of isekai, right? And, people being reborn or whatever. Like, last year, Reincarnated as a Sword. I really enjoyed that series. I thought how got the two main characters of Teacher and Fran, working together, more like a father-daughter chemistry relationship, Teacher helping Fran to evolve, become stronger. That's more like what a father figure does. And I really enjoyed that dynamic between the two of them. Here, yeah, he's a vending machine, but I do give credit to the author who put time and effort, who researched that all these actual vending machines actually exist, which I didn't think of. I never thought these certain things of vending machines actually existed, but hey, you learn something new every day, right? And so all the stuff that the guy can transform into different vending machines, okay, these things actually exist, And I just think I never think it as a meme, silly idea, but I really enjoyed it as with characters and story, which the characters are one of the main focus, right? And with chemistry, with the interactions, I really enjoyed these characters. I really enjoyed the light. The show is overall has heart. That's why I see it has a lot of heart in it. Some good, very funny humor. Good funny between the chemistry between the characters, especially with Boxo and Lamus, and all with our interactions with the other characters, especially with the hunters like Mr. Cowboy there, and her friend Hilmi, and the other among others, And it has some certain charm to it, and it does have certain intensities to it, complex stuff, right? Like the whole thing with how they in very creative ways to defeat these demon lords, like with the giant flaming frog, or with the the giant crocodile, or the flaming skeleton, right? And here, we get some pretty intense stuff, because we're getting more into the finale, because now they're on the way to defeat the this other lord or sanctum, whatever. This, but you could say he's at first appearance, he looks like a version of Skeletor, Skeletor with a skeleton face and the hood, right, and staff, right. He looks like a version of Skeletor from He-Man. And when they fight, it is a little bit of intensity to it, because this guy seems powerful, even though he can't get through to Boxo's barrier, though. Sorry, cut there. It was me scratching my nose. My nose had an itch. Sorry about that. Cut there. But I was saying that, and he knows a little bit about, against the idea, which was intriguing, that to me, that he knows a little bit about reincarnation, because he kind of hinted at Boxo. He is someone who is reincarnated, and Boxo's reaction how does he know about that? Intriguing, Maybe this guy who is this lord, the Skeletor version, maybe was he a person who was reincarnated, or maybe he knows there's knowledge. He knows the stuff outside this fantasy world where our guy came from the modern day world. I don't know. That kind of brings up questions, you know. So if there's so, I thought there was I didn't know when a second season was going to be announced though. So I thought it was just going to leave it on a cliffhanger like that. Okay, you're going to. I know a lot of anime does it with it kind of bothers me when they leave it on cliffhangers like that. Though the questions are not going to be answered though. But at least with the second season, at least we'll probably get to see more of this guy again. This Skeletor guy, because after they fight, you know, Lamus defeats the guy pretty quickly. I'm like, that's it. But wait, we got 15 more minutes to go, so there has to keep on going, right? So the guy transforms not for not being Skeletor, but he turns to kind of like that guy from the show Overlord. You know, the other skeleton guy, because he has like the horns, like the curves, like so, wearing the hood and all that stuff. He kind of looks like the guy from not Skeletor, from the skeleton guy from Overlord. Sorry, I know the character. I forget his name though, but he does kind of look like that guy, you know, from Overlord. Like the same kind of same look of the bent horns and stuff, right? And he does kind of like, I know the character's name, but I forget his. I know the character in Overlord, but I forget his name though. But he does kind of look like become now like more from Skeletor to the guy from Overlord. But there really shows a bit of intense to this. Like probably the most I've seen on this series. So you know, where all of his guys, all of Boxo Lamus's guys, their crew, they get injured. Like the knight, the one who lacked the self confidence, Mutual. He gets he tries to do a sneak attack. He gets tossed down, and everyone else is unconscious except but Lamus and Boxo. But Hyumi and Shui, the archer girl, the guy has both of them, and he does kill them both. Which like, oh shit, you know, I'm like, these characters I really like, and like he kills them, okay, and then Lamus gets very angry. Like Boxo says, like, I never seen her this angry before. So she goes all out. She goes all out on this guy and breaks the guy's skeleton arm staff, right? And then he goes and says, "Hey, you're very intriguing. You know, I'll enjoy your revenge next time." And then the guy just bails out, just dusts out and leaves. Because so obviously the guy is like playing with them, right? You see now how he's impressed with this girl's her anger and vengeance, you know, trying to kill him, right? So he's like, okay, I like that. Let's save it for next time. So the guy just goes and just bails and disappears. So, and then with Mr. Captain Cowboy regains consciousness, seeing that two of their friends are dead, and Boxo once again into a vending machine where basically he turns into a defibrillator, right? He makes a kick because he uses a lot of his points, try to help resurrect them. He uses like a lot of his points to do that. So turns like into this little defibrillator where it comes with a defibrillator kit, right? And it speaks out, telling them where to put these things on where the places where they can shock them, right? Gives them proper directions, not just to like how Boxel usually says in his usual phrases though, but actual sentences that helps them where to put these pads on, and then let Boxel shock them in. So at first they do it to Hyumi, puts the pads on, shocks him, and then she comes back to life because it was her heart. It's kind of like a cardiac arrest, a heart attack, right? So Hyumi gets brought back, and then do the same thing with Shui. I'm like, damn, you know. I mean, two of these characters actually died, but then with the help of Boxo, brings them back. That was cool, you know. That was really cool. Like I said, these vending machines are actually really, give credit to the author, you know, for researching to all these different types of vending machines that I would never have thought of, you know, that they actually existed. Like a vending machine for a portable defibrillator, you know, and stuff like that. So after that, the guy leaves, and then the Skeletor / Overlord. I'll just call him Overlord for now because I forgot the character's name from the series Overlord. After he leaves, then everyone's been recovered. You know, they want to thank Boxo and Lamus, you know, for everything, for saving them. So afterwards, and towards like the last end of the series, where Blamus takes Boxo to to the place where they first met, right, to the same lake in the fields where she first met Boxo, right, and so and Humi and Shui are there, so they both give him a kiss, and Lamus is like, oh, what? And then even Boxo got caught by surprise. He's like, OMG, you know. So I mean, yes, because Humi knows that he is a human soul inside a magic item, right? So that's why they all do that, so just get a reaction, right? So and they tell Lamus to do the same thing because she's also helped to think for him as well. She doesn't want to do it because she says, "Oh, well, I'll die of embarrassment." And they both shove right into him where she kisses him too. And it's like, well, hey, you know what? Hey, was this become like a vending machine harem series now? Yeah, I know, because he's a guy, right, in the vending machine, right? So he has 3 girls like kisses him. It kind of like becomes like a harem series now. So. And then Lamus gets all pouty and mad at them and just starts running after them. Like, hey, why'd you do that? And all stuff, you know. And then just Boxer just reflecting on his life when he came into this world, right? So that's what I mean. Where a few episodes back about that coin where he can make a wish, he can make himself become human again. Like, so on the plus side for that though, he can become human and they can just interact with all of their friends, all of his new friends. Properly without saying the same sentences over and over again. But like I said before, I know probably because do all the stuff, all the handy stuff that when it comes to all these different varieties of vending machines, you know, it's very handy to them to help him out in battles and stuff. You know, I think it's like I said before, he's not gonna use that coin to become human though, because he's gotten used to how his life as a vending machine, and like I said, he's helped them up in so many ways in different forms, right? I don't think he's not going to become a human, you know. But that kind of makes me make the question how the Skeletor guy, you know, he knew something a little bit about reincarnation, how he knew that Boxo is, right? Like I said, Boxo's like, how does he know about that? How does he know about me? So it kind of leaves me like, if they didn't have a second season to be announced, it was to leave on a cliffhanger like that, though, right? How does that guy know? We don't really know, though. So maybe we'll see that guy again, the Skeletor. I was calling him Skeletor. In the second season, but he doesn't want to be. I know that he doesn't want to become human because even like all the basic stuff that helped him out, like early in the episode before they battled Skeletor, jeez, because you hear that? Because my other dog, all the people are here. We have some visitors, and he's in our garage, so he sees all these people, and he starts jumping on his hind legs and starts scraping at the screen door, you know, to our garage, you know. He's a baby, you know. He's only a year old, and, yeah, so I have another dog. Not just Midnight, my little Pomeranian, but we just got him recently, a couple months ago, so he's a baby. He's only a year old, so that's why he's whining and crying like that. I do apologize if you hear all that, though, but it can't be helped, you know. You can't shut the dog up, you know. So... But anyways, like he helped, like before he battled Skeletor, though, they have a bunch of other like his little minion cronies, right? And he turns into actually like a gas tank, you know, like a gas pump from like you see at the gas station, and tells him, oh, what is this stuff? Oh, it's like oil, right? Gasoline, and it's flammable. So he uses he fills the gas up with bottles, you know, like Coke bottles, right? And they throw it at them. And he can just dissolve the bottles themselves and let the gas pour all over them and ignite all of that. See, all these essentials, like he is so useful in helping them out and stuff like this, though, right? Stuff like that. Why would he want to become human when he's helped them out so much on basis of tactics like that, you know? But I'm very 100%. I'm fairly confident he's not going to become human because he's enjoying his life the way he is right now. So the finale of season 1. It's not the finale of the show. I'm gonna put that in the title. There's no finale for this because it's continuing on. I really enjoyed the episode. it was a good way to end the first season. Now I know it's it. Now I know it's the second season. I can say this is a good way to end the first season. And funny, helpful. It was like I said. Boxer was very helpful though, and get 3 kisses from three girls. Like I said, like a harem for a vending machine. So, and I've really enjoyed the series. You know, I don't see it as a meme. Yeah. Technically, it's a silly idea, I guess, but I think it's a very fun, entertaining series. And like I said, it has a lot of moments that has heart in it, some complex stuff, and a little bit of intensity, like their fight with the Skeletor guy, like temporarily killing Humi and Shui off, you know, until it's used that portable defibrillator. So, I really enjoyed the series. It was a very fun series, and I'm glad that I was surprised that that second season is coming out now. I'm surprised. I thought that was going to end just like this, which I would have been fine with. I was prepared to have like the series end like this, but now we're getting season 2 now. I'm all for it now. Hopefully we can get some questions with more of that Skeletor guy, you know, his whole thing on knowing about reincarnation and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, we'll see. Which means we'll have more fun with our other hunter, with our crew, you know, like Captain Cowboy and all the rest of the crew. Especially with more with Humi and Lamus and more with Boxer's interactions, you know. Probably invent more new ways to defeat enemies, you know. So that's very fun, and it was another very fun isekai series, you know. Now, would you say is it the peak of isekai? Probably not, though, but I still really enjoy it. I mean, I've been enjoying another one, well, it's an Otome, but isekai, you know, reincarnated into another life, right? Isekai, and that is of Last Boss Queen. I've enjoyed that series, too. So, and that's been really good on isekai / Otome series. But yeah, Reborn as a Vending Machine, episode 12 for season 1, I really enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. Had a lot of fun with the series so far, and I can't wait for season 2 to come out. So, maybe it'll be within the next year or so. Depends on how long they want to make it so, but I'm glad the other ones are getting season 2s now, because this year, Ocean Oko is getting a second season, Hell's Paradise is getting a second season, which I'm glad for those. Even earlier last year, that I heard that Reincarnated as a Sword, that's getting a second season. I'm looking forward to that too, you know. I'm glad these shows I've been enjoying are getting more seasons now, so I'm glad for that too. But especially for this one, Reborn as a Vending Machine, I was surprised by still. I'm glad for it getting a second season. Looking forward to see more. So yeah, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one of Undead Girl Murder Farce, and we'll see you next time. Later.